Hello my friends, welcome to another episode of Game Testing Unlimited. My name is Wilfred. So in this episode, I'd like to talk about this brand new game called Marvel's Midnight Sun. I've been eyeing up on it for a very long time, but been holding back a little bit because first of all, it's very expensive compared to many games I play. Also, I am not into turn-based game nor card building kind of games, so these are not really my genre. But I've been reading a lot of good review about it, as well as the role-playing aspect of it. It does feature some of the heroes that I really like, such as Magic, as well as Scarlet Witch. Those of you who has been with me for quite some time, you probably know that these are some of my favorite heroes. So I'm kind of like keeping my eyes open and to just started playing it. So this video, I'm going to share my quick thoughts about the game and how I would like to take it forward with this game. Now, the production is very high value production. You can see the quality is fantastic. All the cutscene, all the animation, it is top notch, especially when it comes to combat, turn-based, and all the moves that the hero makes. You can really appreciate all the very detail of it. It's just so very nice. When it comes to the whole role-playing aspect of it, I feel myself very immersed into it. I love the cutscene. I love the fact that if you know the lore of the Marvel universe, you can relate to it really a lot, because if you are new to Marvels, then a lot of things may sound strange to you. But for someone like myself who has been playing Marvel heroes for a very long time, some of these are really kind of like ignite my good old memory, as I must say. You could customize the character. You saw just a little bit on that. You can pick a female or male hunter. That's the name of the character. And the and supposedly the hunter is a legend, but it doesn't have any Marvel story at the back of it, so it is a blank piece of paper. You have to kind of like role play and imagine that she was awesome, and you have to build friendship around all these heroes as well. So I think I'm looking forward to that role playing aspect of it. I found that the comebacks looks really impactful. I mean, all these moves, all this decision I'm making seems like really punching the enemy hard. And also when I receive damage, like when Doctor Strange or any hero gotten hit by the guns or what have you, I did feel a little bit like, oh no, it kind of like so I kind of feel the whole thing. There's a very nice vibe to it. And the strategy plays a part as well. There are hazards around each encounter, and you can use the environment to your advantage, position yourself. So it's a little bit very kind of strategic in a sense. I'm not good at turn-based game, and my hero did get knocked out KO once, but you can revive, although it minus your overall score that perhaps it will limit your progress in some way. But even if you're not very good at or familiar with the kind of turn-based game, I suppose you could have some fun with it as well, because if I can do it, I'm pretty sure you can too. And overall, I mean, I'm enjoying the moment here, and the scene that you're seeing here is the combat against Venom, which is one of the bosses, and there are reinforcements keep coming in as well. So there is a certain strategy that try not to drag the battle too long. And the game is doing a pretty good job with the tutorial on what I should do or avoid certain kind of big damage coming up to me. So I'm quite pleased with that as well. So overall, I'm still experimenting with the game. I'm just like trying to figure out my way, like many of you who has pre-order, I suppose, because I talk to quite a lot of people. Seems that this game is really in your radar. And true enough, I mean, looking at some of the Marvel games in the past few years after Marvel Heroes, there aren't really a lot that catches my eyes, if at all. So I have really high hope for the Midnight Suns, and then see how I can move forward with that. Are there anything that I have a cautious kind of on or kind of like concern? I don't know whether these are concerns or not, but I'll just share my thought with you, because all these animation are same old. I think there are ways to skip it. I'm not quite sure. But I mean, the first time you see it is pretty awesome, but after a while it's just like because it's the same animation that take a couple of seconds to pass through. So I'm not sure how the whole longevity of the game when it comes to all this animation. First time seeing it is awesome, but seeing it many times, I'm not quite sure. And also, I mean, the stage is very much fixed as is, so it's same as any maybe like Japanese RPG game as well, just the same stage there, and you have to face the enemy, keep going at it. There aren't really a lot of like it's not a free movement world. I mean, although there's a base and you can move around, but it's not in battle. So I mean, these are some of my concerns. And also, I do not know what the end game is like, because if I manage to finish the story, which I heard is a lot, because there are like 60,000 lines of dialogue, so I presume there's a lot to absorb, to play. But am I able to really play with many heroes to team up with me? What's the end game like? So I do not know. It's a question mark. So I'm very keen to explore as I play this game. So, well, thank you for tuning in, and I will leave the last clip as the victory clip for you guys to fully enjoy without my voice or my face getting in the way. But yeah, I mean, thanks for all these years of supporting my channel as well. We are all kind of like huge fan of Marvels. I can't wait to see the interaction we have in this game, and do drop me some tips as well if you are good at this card kind of like deck building, turn-based strategy game. Then let me know some of these tips and tricks that I can speed up my progress on. All right, I'll see you next time. Goodbye.
At least we're only dealing with lackeys now.
No escape from me, demon.
Hold up. We don't know what we're dealing with yet.
Being friendly. Seemed like you folks could use a hand, Doc.
Spider-Man!
Jeez, Eddie, what happened to you? That's part of a horrifyingly terrible new look. The tongue was gross enough, but whoa! Someone is extra touchy today.
We will rip your face off and suck the marrow from your bones!
Always nice to see you too, buddy. So, I'm thinking your friends here could use a little break. How about I take Eddie here for his afternoon walk? Don't worry, Doc. That's just his way of saying he cares!